Hi, Ali from West Spray Airless, and we finally received our fine finish low pressure tips in Australia and New Zealand, and I've been wanting to do a side-by-side comparison between the old and the new, but I had to wait for these to come in, so finally they've come in this week. And in this comparison, or in this review, what I want to do is I want to put up the old 208, which, you know, if anybody who hasn't been exposed to the new ones has ever used the old ones, they were just seriously terrific. And I'm going to compare it to the new fine finish low pressures, which is the claim from Graco, of course, is up to 50% lower spray pressure. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with our fine finish low pressure, work out what pressure we need to get this optimized at, and then switch to the old fine finish and see what how much the pressure increase is, and we'll work it out as a percentage. And then to finish off the comparison, I'm going to spray a door that I have here in my workshop, and our test will start now, working at 920 or 900 psi, fine finish low pressure 208 tip. This will be our first run, and we'll see what adjustments we have to make to the pressure to get the spray pattern right. So we need a bit more pressure than that. (1,100 psi). Slight tail there. Just under 1,200 psi. That's a little bit better. (1,200 psi). And I'll probably just turn it up a fraction, just to eliminate that little tail line. Where are we? 1,300 psi. See how that goes. And that's beautiful, perfect. That's the fan I want. With that fan, what I'm going to do is turn around and go to the door that we have in the workshop set up and ready to go. And we'll spray the door without making any further adjustments. Just got to bring this camera up a little bit closer. Alright. So we've got no further adjustments to the spray. 1,270 psi, fine finish low pressure 302 tip. Now what I'm spraying now is not a demonstration of technique, it's just spraying to get the paint on and see how it comes on. So that's one light, quick coat, or as quick as the tip will allow me to work. Admittedly, it was very nice and smooth. I didn't feel like I had to rush through it. And then we'll switch over to the standard or the original 208s, and we'll see what pressure we need to work at to get the same finish. And try it. This is the 208 standard. At the original pressure 1290, not enough. We'll go up to 1500 or 1700. Still not enough. (2,000 psi). Still got a slight tail. 2,240, and that's optimum. No, still got a slight tail. 2,400 psi, and that's fine. We'll do the door. door being sprayed with a standard 208 tip. The camera's memory ran out, so I was only able to get that little bit at the start, but this is the finished product with the standard 208 tip, and it is just as good as the fine finish low pressure 208 tip, so there really is no difference in terms of the spray quality. I've always loved the fine finish 208s, but I think the fine finish low pressure is far superior, considering that you're working seriously at 50% less PSI, because that's what we got. We were working from 2200 on the fine finish PSI, that is on the fine finish, down to I think it was 1270 or just under 1300, so it was almost 50% less pressure. So overall, the fine finish low pressure is definitely a thumbs up. I think they will start having an effect now that if people are going to start using them, especially for water-based enamels. Water-based enamels, for anybody who's ever tried to spray them with an airless, are a nightmare. But I think that this is going to make the difference. This is going to be the game changer, and I believe it will have an effect on people who use air-assist sprayers. I'd like to, and I probably will soon, do a test with some enamel paint, actual oil-based enamel, and we'll do the comparison there as well, because usually with enamels being such a thinner paint, it may not need the same pressure that we do for the water-based. So Ali from West Spray Airless, fine finish low pressure gets 2 thumbs up. I think Graco have done a terrific job, and we'll wait and see what comes next. Thank you for watching.